play this one clip of Matt Gaetz threatening Kevin McCarthy. They, as of this morning, they pulled the defense authorization bill. Frankly, as far as I'm concerned, that's the last thing that I care about being passed. But it is a sign. That is usually the must-pass bill. And it is a sign that this budget system process is a mess, and that McCarthy has no control over his caucus. There was a bill that I think Matt Gaetz actually was involved in, was definitely supportive of. I don't know if he was one of the co-sponsors, to inhibit the transference of cluster bombs to any country. Ostensibly, I mean, I think for some in the Republican Party, part of it's to inhibit the ability of Ukraine to get it. But I think there are also folks on the left who see these cluster bombs as being really ultimately civilian killers, and that they should be banned. That will not pass. Here is Matt Gaetz, and this was on Tuesday, threatening McCarthy. So you want to know why McCarthy's in trouble here. Here's Gaetz. And it also gives you a sense of all the things that McCarthy had to promise to get his job as a speaker. And it's obviously completely untenable.
On this very floor in January, the whole world witnessed a historic contest for House Speaker. I rise today to serve notice. Mr. Speaker, you are out of compliance with the agreement that allowed you to assume this role. The path forward for the House of Representatives is to either bring you into immediate total compliance or remove you pursuant to a motion to vacate the chair. We have had no vote on term limits or on balanced budgets as the agreement demanded and required. There's been no full release of the January 6 tapes as you promised. There has been insufficient accountability for the Biden crime family. And instead of cutting spending to raise the debt limit, you relied on budgetary gimmicks and rescissions so that you ultimately ended up serving as the valet to underwrite Biden's debt and advance his spending agenda. Mr. Speaker, you boasted in January that we would use the power of the subpoena and the power of the purse. But here we are, 8 months later, and we haven't even sent the first subpoena to Hunter Biden. That's how you know that the rushed and somewhat rattled performance you just saw from the Speaker isn't real. At this point, during Democrat control over the House of Representatives, they had already brought in Don Jr. 3 times. And we haven't even sent the first subpoena to Hunter Biden. Power of the subpoena and power of the purse. Only thing the 118th Congress is known for at this point is electing Kevin McCarthy Speaker and underwriting Biden's debt. And unfortunately, there's only one of those things we can remediate at this time. Power of the purse.
There it is. We'll see if Matt Gaetz has the votes. The next 2 weeks are going to be insane.
We got 15 days until I think the government runs out of money, so to speak.
And make no mistake about it. Like this is, there are tens of thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of federal workers who they don't know right now if they should pay their electric bill, or if they should, cancel their, their vacation trip, or if, this creates real hardship for people. Just the threat of it. Never mind if it shuts down. It's such a mess.